studying El Meredith, and over the summer I was volunteering in Nicaragua, where I got dengue fever. While I was in Nicaragua, we were kind of living like in rural conditions and stuff, and in the mountains, so there were tons of mosquitoes, and I was getting loads of mosquito bites anyway, so I didn't really think anything of them. But when I got back to the U.S., I started feeling a lot of like back pain and joint pain and bone pain. And at first it wasn't too bad, but then it started escalating really rapidly. And eventually I started getting really high fevers, and I was nauseous and all of that. So my symptoms were really bad. So I went to the emergency room and I was in the hospital for a little while.
Dengue fever is caused by mosquito-borne single-positive stranded RNA virus of the genus Flavivirus. The virus is transmitted from person to person indirectly through the bite of an infected female Aedes aegypti mosquito. Mosquitoes become infected when they bite infected humans and later transmit the infection to the next person they bite. After a mosquito bites an infected human, the virus is incubated for up to 10 days inside the insect's body. Once the incubation period is complete, the mosquito is capable of transmitting the disease for the rest of its life. While humans serve as the main characters and multipliers of the virus, mosquitoes are the primary vector involved. People who are bitten by an infected mosquito first develop a fever, followed by other symptoms such as joint pain, rash, and nausea. Without treatment, symptoms may become more severe. Patients with the severe form of the disease may develop bruising, difficulty breathing, bleeding from the nose or gums, and the breakdown of the circulatory system. Due to the fact that mosquitoes tend to live and breed in tropical areas that are known for being particularly moist, Central America's region and land serve as an ideal habitat for mosquitoes. But in actual fact, the Aedes aegypti mosquito has adapted to living in urban habitats and is currently breeding in man-made containers. This adaptation has caused Aedes aegypti mosquitoes to multiply and has consequently resulted in the spreading of the dengue virus at a faster rate.
So before I went on the trip, I didn't really know that much about dengue fever. I'd heard of it a few times, and I knew it was transmitted through mosquitoes, but that was about it. And we were told to take malaria pills and stuff before we went. I didn't take malaria pills, so I think the concern was more around malaria rather than dengue fever, so that's kind of why I wasn't expecting it. And I didn't think I had it until, I only figured out I had it until after I came out of the hospital even. Because the tests take a while to be processed. But now that I've had it, I know a lot more about the symptoms, and just you can get it through any mosquito bite really. I mean, from an infected mosquito, but I guess your chances are much higher of getting it in the regions where I was, because there are a lot more mosquitoes and the climate is more tropical than here.
Currently, dengue fever is the most important viral disease above malaria, due to its morbidity and economic impact. It has been estimated that there have been close to 21,000 deaths and more than 2 million cases due to the vector-borne disease. While the economic impact are apparent as billions are spent in healthcare and there is loss of productivity due to workers and students taking sick leave, there is also a major social impact in the countries where there is high risk for dengue fever. Social status is a significant factor in terms of who is affected by dengue fever. The impact is greater for poor communities in the urban areas, particularly for women and children. While there is no specific treatment for dengue fever, as there is no current vaccine to protect against the disease, researchers have discovered a key step in how the dengue virus infects a cell. The discovery could potentially lead to the production of new drugs that prevent or treat the disease.